Hi everyone, I'm just doing a quick video on how to become your best self on social media as a model, how to get started, and just work your craft and create good content, and apply to the right castings and figure out who you are, and self-love, confidence, how to get your confidence more up this year, and how to just have boundaries, how to work on your craft. There's so much ideas you can have, I get so much emails about how to join, what our agency is about, and what services they can do. Because we talk about photography, we have a photography service, social media, marketing, advice, self-love, confidence, promotion. And it's so important to know your craft, know what you like, know your personality, and figure out your niche and stuff. So I'm gonna start with social media first. So you will see on my posts that I post a lot of inspiration videos and pictures, and sometimes I post my models that I do shoots with, and you see that a lot of imagery, a lot of work. Sometimes you get castings on there, and it's just like an insight about what we do, and this inspiration, promotion, modelling shoots, castings, and sometimes you just need to know what you like. You need to know what kind of craft you want to do, because on our social media page we post a lot of models on there, and models get scouted by mainstream agencies, urban, like some models get into music videos and stuff, and a lot of people start being interested in lots of dark skin models now. Dark skin models are trending, and sometimes because I don't have an agenda and it's not an ego based thing I'm doing, I actually have passion in it. I actually love seeing dark skin models make it into different agencies and accomplishing things and being on TV, getting lead roles, and being in these music videos is actually a good thing. Seeing them flourish is amazing. That's what my purpose is all about. I have purpose, and my purpose is to see more models doing well and get more opportunities. That's what it's all about. That's what movement's all about. It's not about ego thing. So I'm really excited seeing dark skin models flourish and become successful. And that's what's really important. That's the main aim, really, is just to have lots of dark skin models get more shoots, get more bookings, get more signed, and get scouted. That's what it's all about. It's so important to know what you like and to find your niche. Like, some people like glamour, some people like music videos, some people like fashion, and you just need to know what kind of stuff you want to do. I know it could be unique. Maybe you want to do music videos, but you don't want to do twerking, so you're going to work on your looks, work on applying for roles. And if you go on my blog, there's so much advice of how to become like, if you want to be extra or you want to be a makeup artist, or you want to work on being behind the scenes, you want to be a runner and want to get into film. There's so much things you can do, and if you go on my blog you'll see advice. That's why I like Chrissy's content. They give advice, and they're more than just, they talk about political stuff, self-improvement, lifestyle, and that's the kind of stuff that will be on the coaching. We'll be giving advice and how to take the next step, how to become your best model, how to become get scouted, and so many things. And I know sometimes you go on my page sometimes and you feel like you get confused because there's something going on. We're a blog, we're a platform, and we're an agency, and sometimes you feel like it's very different to other agencies, but it's different because of what we do. If you notice that ever since we created this agency for dark skinned women, a lot of agencies seen this as a trend, and they wanna hire more dark skinned models. And I don't know if it's because they want to embarrass me, make me look silly, or it's because, wow, we actually did something creative. We weren't being miserable. We weren't arguing. We weren't being rude and complaining all the time. I actually did something. I actually had a solution. I was actually caring about unity and action instead of just arguing all the time and just people just complain all the time. And it just felt like sometimes it's an ego thing, and hearing people like moan about it and stuff. And sometimes it's kind of like, oh, they're bitter. They're just bitter and miserable. But once they saw me being loving and kind and being about sisterhood and unity, maybe they felt like they felt a bit uncomfortable seeing women unify instead of just trying to tear each other down, because a lot of tokenism happens, because tokenism is about, oh, pick me, just pick me, don't worry, the rest are bitter, I'm special, I stand out. And it's like, no, I wasn't trying to portray that. We are all unique and we deserve opportunities. It's not about, I don't like tokenism, I don't believe in one person only. We need to become unified and be about sisterhood. So I guess when I saw that, maybe that inspired them, maybe that made them want to step their game up and make a change, seeing something so successful as this. And maybe it's just trends. That's why you have to love yourself and know who you are, because sometimes it's just a trend and they're just trying to get clicks, they're trying to get views and trying to get because they saw how much support I was getting and how much I was on magazines and how lots of people cheer me on. Maybe they want a bit of that as well. Maybe they want to shine, and they want that bit of the spotlight. And at that time it's not very organic, it's not very authentic, and it's kind of like, oh, it's a gender thing, because you're not really passionate about colorism. You just want to gain approval and attention, and that's what you got to watch out for. Obviously, you can focus on getting the money and getting the bag. Like a lot of people saying, oh, I'm gonna level up, I'm gonna get a lot of bags and stuff and get a lot of money. You can focus on that. Focus on working your craft. Sometimes don't get starstruck. Maybe they are using you. Maybe they are using you for clout and trend. But just focus on what's really important. You might feel like you're the odd one out on set or at a shoot, but once a young black girl sees you, that's what that matters. Think about the purpose. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to feel like everyone loves you and stuff. Just be yourself. Once you know your personality and you know who you are, you have to worry about stuff like that. So work on your craft, learn about what you love to do, and just go from there. So social media is very good platform. We have a platform, and we want dark skin models to, even upcoming new models that want to, they feel like they don't have the followers, they're not popular, they're not well known, they're not popular, and they don't have much followers. And you love fashion, and you love beauty, you love lifestyle, you like posing, you like photography, but you feel like you don't have any friends, you feel alone, you need the push, you need the promotion, and we have that. We could promote you, and we could show you how, if you don't know. But if you're a pro, you need a promotion, you need a push, let us know. Because even Ryan Destiny, she's on TV, she's an actress, and she posts so much great pictures. If you see her pictures, it's very glossy and nice, and it's has angles, and she's very consistent on social media. And she's not just like an actress or model. She actually uses social media, and the pictures are amazing, and she looks good. So that's what we're all about. We want to show good, positive images of dark-skinned women, and we want to show that you can be feminine and beautiful and have all these different looks. And it's good to just work on your craft, and it's good to just work on yourself. Have all these fashion looks, brands, and know your audience. Know what you love doing. You could be a writer. You could love fashion. You could have fitness. And you could just have a little small business. Maybe you're a model of a business, you want to promote that. We can show you what you can do, and what clients you're after, and how consistent you can be. And yeah, just focus on what kind of poses you want to do, what kind of clients you want to do, and because we get lots of email from big clients. So if you promote yourself on our page, you could get the right clients. You will feel like you feel like more hands-on when they DM you, they message you. Sometimes some models don't want to be signed exclusively to our agency, but they like to get promoted and get scouted by a different agency when they come get posted on here. So it's all about promotion, it's all about blogs, and it's all about showing yourself and being up there and being discovered and just being your best self. So I hope that clear things up about the promotion a bit. Like when it comes to promotion, and we're at you, and people will see, like we use hashtags for you. We can tag your location, so just in case you want people around your location to collabs with you, just work on it with us and just email us your ideas, and we can get there. So social media is important, and that's the social media. So the agency wise, if you have a brand and you have a clothing brand, any kind of brand, you have an audition or casting you want to promote for us, or like you want to email us about it, we can post it on our Instagram, or we could email our models about it. We can tell them about it, we can spread the message, and we can get a lot of dark skin models applying. Maybe you want more dark skin models to apply, and you want to make a change. Whatever it is, we can provide that service that sometimes it's hard to find, because when it comes to the media, they promote just one type of dark skin. Maybe that they always promote the darkest model with a short afro, and this time they actually want weave. They want a model that has a dark skin, but she's brown skin with weave, and we have that. You want we have different types, relaxed hair, weave, braids, any type. We have that, and introverted, sassy, quiet, nerdy. We have all of that. So if you want that if you want to be open-minded and you want to look for more, because we're more than just one face. It's all about different types, and that's so important to just make sure you have purpose behind your brand, and we can insist that we could really help. So the blog is about this good representation, about fun, fitness models, beauty and photography and inspiration. Sometimes we post quotes. We write a lot about self-improvement, mental health, self-development, and just lifestyle kind of quotes and content. And we just want to encourage and empower people. It's not just about getting the bag and not about having an agenda. We actually have a purpose, and when we see dark skin models on TV and it's not booked by us, we get excited, because we're not just about money driven and want fame quickly. We actually have a purpose. We want to make change. So it's so good to just love change and love creating solutions, and not overthinking everything, because our blog is just about like self-love, about quotes and this imagery, and it's supposed to make you feel like you're represented in a good way. We have different types, very dark, a little bit dark, fitness, photography, and so much different things, and different quotes, and casting opportunities for models that are not signed. We have different opportunities for everyone, and we want everyone to feel welcome, and to feel want everyone to feel very confident within themselves and feel like they can see their role model. So the coaching wise, we do have a coaching service, and it's about confidence, about self-love, it's about learn about who you are and learn to heal and to just know yourself more and to just grow as a human being and just to be strong in the sometimes the industry. Life in general can be hard. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to have boundaries. And the course is so good to just have a direction of what purpose. What is your purpose? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? If you want someone to talk to, if you need to vent, if there's something you feel like people will judge you, and you feel like you're alone, you feel like you don't fit in, our course helps because I've been through that. I've been through not fitting in and being outcast, and we have if you're a Christian and you don't feel like you don't fit in, I'll do a spiritual course as well, like helping other people, and business, social media, you need help, you feel like you don't know where to start, you feel like you want to discuss to your friends about it, but you feel like they'll put you down and they'll embarrass you and then just laugh at your dream. We're the one that help you push and direct you, and to know your purpose, and to just not make you feel discouraged. We encourage you, and that's what our agency is about, and our movement's about. Cause we're an agency, blog, and a platform. Our light aim is to help you get promoted in the right light, help you to get just the right clients, and just to help you to be a confident person in general. It's not just about going on social media and posing and photography. You might just want to, maybe just want to be confident in your skin, and that's why I like Chrissy's content and all these YouTubers' content, because they are positive role models for a lot of young black girls that don't feel confident, and they feel that the people around them, they don't feel like they can relate, and they feel that they want to talk to a therapist, but they're afraid that the therapist won't understand it, and that's needed. Chrissy's content is really good. It's needed because a lot of people are from different backgrounds and areas, and they don't know where to fit in. So it's really good that they have a kind of YouTube content that's like that, and I'm really proud of that. So when it comes to our agency, blog, and platform, our aim is just to help people feel better, be more confident, career-wise, life-wise, purpose-wise, just to know who you are and just to figure out who your background is. And emotional abuse, cover emotional abuse, narcissist abuse, and just knowing how to have boundaries, standards, knowing who you are, and just stand up for yourself, and just to know who you are, and whatever you want to do in life, you can accomplish it. You can work on your craft. And I know sometimes even gaslighting, when you start to do well, people will gaslight you, and they'll say that, oh, you know what, you're not that dark, you're not that thick, you're not that curvy, and because you're trying to help other women feel better about their skin. And sometimes people make it into a competition, like Ashley Graham. I don't know if I said her name correctly, but she's not the thickest or fattest model. But people will say that, oh, you're not that thick, you're not that curvy, but she still made a change. People might say to her, oh, your jawline is very small, you're not that fat, so I don't see you as a representation. And that's what sometimes you'll get when you're dark skinned. They'll say you're not that dark, you're skinny, you're not curvy, so you don't have that much problems, because they want to silence you because of their own insecurities. But you have to ignore that. Don't make them silence you that you're stuck in a box. Your feelings matter, your experiences matter. It's not a competition. It shouldn't be a competition who had the worst. It's not a competition. So I hope that helped, that you will know yourself that just ignore the haters and the trolls. It's not worth it. Just be yourself and just be strong in yourself. I hope that helps. If you want any coaching, email me.